Welcome back. I can't say word. Welcome back. If you were watching this video and you did not see the first one, go and watch the first one. There was a lot of action and amazing, romance, explosions, naked ladies, guns, really manly things going on in the first video. You might want to go back and watch that. Because don't start with this one, because I'm in the middle of the story. So I probably won't use any of that. I'm kidding, I'm going to use all of this. Transition. Hello. You clicked on my glasses. Thank you. You are now watching part 2 of my narrative, personal, I don't want to say persuasive narrative, that's not a thing, personal narrative, and it's called One Man's Pain is Another Man's Reason to Laugh. Part numero 12, that's not a word, 12, ni, zwei, 2. 12. That's 12. Why did I say that? This isn't part 12. Part 12. Okay, real transition now. Something I learned as I wrote The Demon is that just like when you drive, just like when you drive, grab the handles at 10 and 2, whichever direction you are flying forward, pull as hard as you can, extend your other arm, and push with all your might. But also keep your body from flying off the back. Lay your body on the pull side. The push keeps you from flying off the end because of the wind, and as always physics. You will most likely start to slowly slip backward on the tube. This will cause your legs and feet to splash and skip across the water as you fly along, with the right speed, very fast. The bottom half of your body will splash and fly a few feet in the air. I was doing stunningly for my first time. I could handle everything they dished out, but I was getting cocky and doing poses on the straightaways. I would let go of the handles and do airplane arms. I lasted a few minutes and maybe 5 or so turns before I accidentally let go to give JT, who had been smiling and cheering me on the whole time, a thumbs up. Without any grip in one hand, the hand I should have been pulling with, I slid off. Without any grip in one hand. So I can't read words. The words that I wrote. Without any grip in I guess I could say one of my hands. In one hand. Yeah, not like without any grip in one hand. Without any grip in one hand, the hand I should have been pulling with, I slid off the back and was forced to let go. I slipped under the water, and even though I fear this lake because I cannot see what could possibly come at me, I was fine and knew I had to kick my way to the top. When I rose to the surface, the gang had turned around and was headed toward me. I started swimming their way, but they wanted me to just float and wait. When they got toward me, I started screaming out of sheer adrenaline, why I had failed. JT threw the ladder over the side, and I had to make sure the legs were out and on the side of the boat. When I climbed up, 2 or 3 hands were thrust at me. You need a hand to pull you into the boat. I was soaking wet, and mysterious water that wasn't there before came pouring out of my trunks. I grabbed my towel and scrubbed my head dry as JT stepped on the side of the boat and jumped in the water. He swam over to the inner tube for his turn to ride alone. Watching from the boat I completely he didn't even mark me on for these spellings. There was a spelling mistake in the other one. I wrote helping instead of just help or helped. I don't remember. Watching from the boat, was a completely different experience. For the most part, it's about half as boring as it sounds. I sat in the back seat of the boat, staring at JT floating there whilst he pulled away. I said whilst. I like saying whilst. I said that in the first episode. Why am I explaining things to you? You should not be watching this if you didn't see the first episode, so you know what happened. Maybe you weren't paying attention that much. I don't know. When he was as far on as he could get, we sped up to "Are you ready?" speed. I gave him the thumbs up and he gave it right back. His father saw this and told Uncle Bob to go. We increased speed and I looked at JT and saw no fear, no rush. He was excited, sure, but he didn't feel what I had felt. Was it because he was bored and didn't want to do this? Was it because he knew what was coming, because he had done this a million times before? He went side to side a few times, smiling and liking it, but for whatever reason, he didn't seem to love it the way I did. I sat there staring at him in the eyes, telling him how to have fun on that thing. How to have fun on that thing. I told him before he left, and 1,000 times while he was riding, to stick his toes down and make the water fly up behind him. Like a jet ski. You just, like, you know, here's your foot, and your foot can go like this. Your foot can go like this, and here's your leg. So you just gotta stick your foot down, like you're standing. You know how it's 90-degree angle. You just do that, and the water will splash up behind you, and it's pretty cool. So if you ever go inner tubing, try that. Unless you do like the lounging. Put your legs up. I can't see my legs. Put your legs up. I'm wearing my brown pants. Brown pants. You don't care. I care a little bit. It's not that exciting anymore. I was kidding. Anyway. I am wasting time. 7 minutes. Oh crap, my battery's gonna die. Where was I? To fly up behind him. The water fly up behind him. His dad, a fun-loving guy, kept telling Uncle Bob to go faster and whip it. They threw JT on a few big turns and eventually he couldn't hold on any longer and let go. It was about as exciting as a baler's mine. He slipped off and flew into the water. It's a funny thing going underwater in a lake. You don't... This is something I do when I write. I say it's a funny thing, comma, and then what I'm talking about. And then I go on a huge rant about it. I do that in my not at all upcoming novel. Something I've been working on for a while that you may have heard about. Because I talk about it sometimes. I talk about day rain. Which, if you understand what I mean by that, then you know how awesome it is. Day rain's just a really fun thing. But you can wait till that book comes out, if it ever does. Maybe I'll read that part to you. I can read that part to you guys next Poem Wednesday. But anyway, it's a funny thing going underwater in a lake. You don't know how deep it is. You don't know what it looks like. Is it blue like the surface, or is it green like in the movies? You have to close your eyes because of whatever's in there. The muck or fish pee or whatever will burn worse than the chlorine in a pool. You can't see the fish themselves. Who knows how big they are, or their intentions, or even how far away they're swimming. This may seem a bit scary to some, especially me. I don't like things I can't know. I don't like things I don't know. Like if I see a spider web, that scares me. Unless I see the spider, and I know if it's like up in a corner, then it's like, I'm over here, I can, leave. But a lake's kind of scary because you can't leave the lake unless you're at the shore. But I was in the middle. Well, I was in the boat. JT was in the water. Well, so sometimes I was in the water. It was at first, but eventually after the first one or two goes, nothing's going to bug you, and you can sit and wait for the boat. We pulled up to JT sitting in the water and he requested to go again, then swam over to the inner tube. I didn't know that was an option. I would have done that, but I assumed we'd take turns. Once we got him going, it was the same, but this time I think he was trying. He went back and forth and on big turns, and the whole time he was smiling and laughing. We were all happy and all excited when it happened. JT lasted a long time. We were all happy and all excited when it happened. JT lasted a long time until we made it a sharp turn left. He whipped to his right across the surface of the water and hit the wake. He went up it like it was a vert ram, and the now free inner tube flew out from under him. He did 3 or 4 flips backwards and to the sides. Hey, that was like not like this and not like this. It was like that. It's just like you had to be there. It's just the funniest thing. To the side when he came back down and landed right on his left cheek. Not butt cheek, his face cheek. Which is the more important of the cheeks. Not these cheeks. These cheeks. Why am I putting it there? And, oh, that's been 11 minutes. Okay. Yeah, okay, so I'm gonna end it there. And, click on my glasses once again for, you know, part 3. And what, we're like halfway done now. Yay! Oh god. I hope you're still watching and you're not bored by this, because it's a really good story. Well, I wouldn't say it's really good. The story itself is good. I don't know. I think I did a pretty good job of capturing it. We just had to write a memory of something. So that's just what I remember. It's like not because JT got hurt. I mean, this is only like part of how he got hurt. I said in the intro what happens. This is only part of how he got hurt, and I also got hurt a little bit. I got sore. But I don't remember at all what I was saying because I have ADD. That's great. Okay, oh, it's about, I wanted to write about my first time in interview, and that's something that I will always remember, and especially because JT got hurt. And every time something happens to him that is funny, I will never forget it, ever, ever. You know what I'm talking about, JT. You know exactly what I'm talking about. You know exactly what I'm talking about. This is exactly, no. Okay, click on my glasses for, yeah, it's back now. It was called, but it's back now. Don't worry. I can't move. Okay, click on my glasses for the next video, and yeah, just continue to part 3, and you know, hopefully that'll be better. And we'll probably get to the part where we go in, and then yeah, we do, and then we go and do that, and then we just click on it right now.